Canadians are taking on more debt. You read a headline like that and a guy like me holds his heart and says, oh, dear Lord, please let that not be the case. But Canadian press reported in the Financial Post that yes, in fact, Canadians are taking on more debt. And while that might be cause for concern, the article was actually a positive article. It talked about how even though Canadians are taking on more debt, delinquency rates have never been lower, and that's according to Equifax, the company that keeps the credit reports for Canadians, or one of the companies that does. And so not only are delinquency rates down, but consumer bankruptcies are down too. In fact, they're down 5% from the same period last year. So that's a pretty good thing. For me, there's a saying that I find myself quoting often, which is, make hay while the sun is shining. And it seems to me that right now, the sun is definitely shining. Literally, because it's coming in the window as I'm recording this episode. But even more notionally or proverbially, notionally that the economy is strong, the real estate market is stable. And so what does this mean for you? It means while times are good, generally speaking, that you should be using this time to make good decisions. Make investments and look to grow your net worth during this time of prosperity. And consider that one of the best investments you can make is actually paying off debt. You know, many of you may have heard, if you have a credit card at 18%, there's no point investing in the stock market at 10% because you could immediately be earning 18% if you just paid off your credit card. So those are the sorts of decisions that you might want to consider while times are good. And I always remind people that Mother Nature has a strange way of acting sometimes, but she acts independent of us, whether we like it or not, and so do the markets. And so assume one day that the sun is going to go behind the clouds, and as it does, it's going to rain. And when it rains, it pours, and things generally don't go very well during those economic times. And so what do you do then? What if you lost your job? What if you lost your source of income? I would say don't only plan for a rainy day, but expect a rainy day. And so even though Canadians are taking on more debt and their delinquency rates are low, bankruptcies are low, the fact that they're taking on more debt would say to me, wow, what happens if the sun goes behind the clouds and we're faced with a bit of a softer economy in the next couple of years if interest rates go up? I mean, you can let your mind start to wander, but for you as an individual, make sure that you're planning for the inevitable. And if you need our help, of course, you can jump on emilynow.ca if you want to refinance a mortgage, take advantage of low interest rates, maybe refinance your property, purchase an investment property, or purchase a business, purchase real estate for your business. We'd love to help. So emilynow.ca, start an account. Our team would be happy to help.